cosmic beings. Welcome to Being Cosmic. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I am so glad that each and every one of you are here. My name is Devon, and I will be doing a collective message today. So, with that, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your help in co-creating this message. Um, And also, thank you for the engagement on the channel, all the likes, shares, comments, subscribes, and donations. They all really do help out. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Also, I do have my Etsy store open. So I will leave a link below. The shop is Divine Devon. So if you're interested in a personal reading, that's more of a streamlined, easy way to get one of those. So if you're feeling called to, go ahead and check that out. I'll link it in the description box. Okay. The collectivity. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Let's see. There's a couple cards I have not seen yet. All right. So we've got squirrel medicine. So you could be seeing squirrels right now. We've got hearth or hearth, however you want to say it. And then we've got ceremony. So I'm going to take a peek here because I actually don't think I've seen any of these cards yet. Let's see. Okay. So the ceremony card is saying that you're ready to rise to a new level of being. So my throat just did a thing, and oftentimes when that happens in a reading, it's indicative of a throat chakra clearing for the collective. So you could be experiencing throat chakra stuff. This has to do with communication, communicating your truth, knowing when to speak, when not to speak. And a big part of it too is when like knowing when silence is necessary, allowing your silence to speak as well as your words. Um, so it says, where you are now is much too small for who you are becoming. You are ready to expand and start reaching for bigger goals. Do not be afraid to reach. Oh, wait. Do not be afraid of your power, for you are destined to do and have more extraordinary things. It says you have earned your seat at this new table through the lessons, challenges, and hardships you have previously endured. You may wish to perform a ceremony of your own to cement your commitment to a new direction. Okay. And then we've got hearth. And this is reminding me of like home. The hearth is oftentimes like the center of the home, either the hearth or the kitchen. And so there's something with the heart of home going on. So maybe this is a new expansion in your home life. For some of you, maybe you're moving. For some of you, maybe it's not like your physical home, but maybe opening yourself up to have more peace in your home or more joy or more love. Something of that nature. Let's see. Listen to your inner knowing right now to guide you. You may be feeling conflicted. Your mind might be telling you to be more practical, more responsible, or sensible. This is your ego operating from a place of fear. Your soul knows what you need now, and it's letting you know through what you feel. Allow this wisdom to be heard and know that all will be well. Okay, so with this, um, with this ceremony card and having it be a new beginning, what I'm picking up is that there's a part of you that is it's almost like a disbelief feeling where it's one of those like I really want this thing, but I need to be practical. I need to be realistic. That kind of a thought process about it. And what's coming through is to say what you're desiring right now is coming from a soul level. So allow that desire to come up. And when you start to notice yourself telling yourself those limiting beliefs in whatever way that is, oh, that's just not for me. Oh, it's not meant for me. Oh, I missed my opportunity. I missed my chance. Something like that. This could be limiting beliefs around age, like I'm too old to experience that or something of that nature. There's some limiting beliefs coming up right now, and you're being asked to look at those, observe them, and kind of do some work around that. And sometimes all that is like, where does this belief actually come from? Because those aren't coming from your soul, they're coming from somewhere else. So oftentimes it's going to be a societal program, or it's going to be stuff that you heard from your caregivers as a child, or maybe siblings or aunts and uncles, or take it as it resonates. Oftentimes when you sit with it and you get curious about it, you'll start to see that, oh, wait a minute, this is where I picked that up from. Um, and sometimes, it's just mm, kind of from that place of like, I don't feel worthy of this thing for some reason. And then that getting curious about why do you not feel worthy about that, that can lead you into a space of uncovering like a childhood wound or something. So I feel like it's recommended to just get really curious when these types of beliefs are coming up and to sit and just kind of observe your thoughts around something. So if you're like, I really want this thing, when you feel into it, start observing the thoughts that are coming in that are telling you you're not worthy, that are telling you it's not for you, that are telling you you can't have that thing, or you aren't, allowed to experience what other people are experiencing. This could be, I mean, this can be in any form. This can be interpersonal connections, this can be material things, this can be career. Um, so take it as it resonates, but it's really coming up for you right now so that you can look at it. And basically, when you start to get curious about it and you kind of track it back to a childhood wound or a societal program or something like that, then what you can do is you can release it because then you realize that's not actually coming from you and your soul. That's coming from these subconscious programs that aren't allowing you to embody that reality of what it is that you truly do desire. And the thing is, if you truly desire it at a core level, it's because it's meant for you. And so there's a reason that your soul's calling you to this, especially if you're the type who, no matter what, even when you try to settle, you just have this inner fire. You have this inner desire that is not allowing you to quit. It's not allowing you to stop. It's not allowing you to play small. And so you start getting this like battle where your soul is telling you, no, this is meant for you. This is what you came here to experience. Allow yourself to have it. And then you've got your ego mind who's saying, that's not for me. That's not possible, etc., etc. And so you've got this internal conflict going on. And so when you kind of start to identify and look at it and say, wait a minute, my soul is desiring this because I do have the capability to experience this. If you're desiring it and it's something you want, it's because it's available to you. Then you can really get curious about those limiting beliefs. And once you get curious about them and you start identifying them, then you start putting distance between yourself and those limiting beliefs. And you're like, oh, no, that one's actually something that I was told a lot when I was a kid. So that's actually not coming from a soul expression. That's a program that now is running in the subconscious mind that's not allowing me to have that. And so then you can just do some conscious work on, okay, when that thought pops up, you can be like, oh yeah, that's not mine, and I release it. Another thing that really helps with this is subliminal affirmations. And so you can just listen, there's a ton of them on YouTube. You can listen to them. I'm sure there's tons on different, I know there's other apps and everything else. But the subliminal affirmations really help because it targets the subconscious mind and it starts to reprogram the subconscious mind. So if you're consciously working on it and subconsciously working on it, that's when you're going to see massive results. That's when you're going to start to experience things like quantum shifting, where all of a sudden you're embodying this new energy and then things in your life just change rapidly. Um, so yeah. Okay, let's look at squirrel medicine. That's awesome. I opened right to the page. That's always fun when that happens. Okay. Squirrels are always preparing for a hard winter season. They're continually gathering nuts, seeds, and berries to store in hollow trees or small crevices to come back to when they need it. Sometimes they hide their treasures so well they can't find them later on, but this never bothers them and they continue to be more prepared than is necessary. Whatever seeds they missed will grow into plants, further contributing to the cycle of life. Squirrel medicine guides you to get prepared to welcome your intentions into your life. Yes, the universe will do most of the heavy lifting, but you have to do your part as well by being ready to receive opportunities when they come knocking. That can mean enrolling in that class or having your 2-minute pitch ready to go. Manifestation is partially preparation that meets divine opportunity. And it's better to be over-prepared than missing out because you didn't prepare at all. Energy is never wasted, and you never know when all of your hard work will come in handy. Okay, so I feel like that's really it's good advice. And also just understand that the preparedness that it's talking about is more on an energetic level. Sometimes, of course, you're going to be called to actually act and do certain things. And that's where we get into inspired divine action, divinely inspired action. There we go. Um, and that's when you're in alignment for something, and then something else is in alignment for you, and then you are going to be inspired to do something about it. So sometimes that's just going to a new coffee shop, and then you meet somebody, and you know, it puts you on this trajectory to where you have, another connection in your life that helps you obtain something that you've been desiring. Um, and then sometimes it's gonna be, apply for this job or start this business or, um, reach out to this person that you're romantically interested in or go to this place and all of a sudden you find like-minded individuals that are part of your soul tribe, and you have these connections that, help you to continuously anchor in the highest level vibration for you possible. Um, so it's one of those things where just make sure you're not doing stuff just because, and it's coming from a fear place where you're like, well, I need to do this and I need to do that and I need to do this. um it it's more of that, okay, I need to I'm being asked to make space for this thing, and so I'm being called to go through the coat closet that I haven't touched in years or something like that. So yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, with that, I feel like that really kind of sums up and completes the whole message. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. If this resonates, you can let me know in the comments below. You can also hit that like button. Both of those do help out the channel. So thank you. Thank you. And if you would like to see more from me, you can hit subscribe. It is free, and I will see you on the next message. Bye.